Play one game for 3 days and your brain starts seeing it everywhere. But it's not just shapes falling behind your eyelids. Your brain is literally rewriting your visual filters. Imagine walking down the cereal aisle. You glance at the boxes, and your mind slices the shelves into neat rectangles. You mentally slide one box left, rotating another to fit a gap. Your brain wants to solve it. This actually happened in the 1990s. A simple game about stacking blocks became an obsession. Players reported seeing falling shapes in their dreams, mentally stacking buildings while walking down the street. That was not a joke or exhaustion. It was a measurable neurological event. Researchers at Harvard Medical School gathered a group of players and had them play the game intensely for hours over a few days. The results were strange. Players were hallucinating blocks in real scenes. Looking at a brick wall, they mentally rotated the bricks. Staring at a ceiling, they saw patterns shifting into place. Their brains had burned the game so deeply into their neurons that it leaked into waking perception. This is the Tetris Effect, and it reveals something profound about your mind. Your brain is not a passive camera. It is an active filter, constantly editing reality. Every second, your senses take in millions of details, but you only notice a tiny fraction. The brain decides what matters based on what you repeat. Focus on something long enough, and the brain assumes it is vital for survival. Think about what happens when you buy a new car. Suddenly, you see that exact model everywhere. The cars were always there, but now your brain flags them. It built a new filter overnight. If your brain can build a filter for blocks or cars, what else is it filtering? The Harvard study proved that intense focus physically rewires neural pathways. It is called use-dependent plasticity. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Repeat a thought, and the brain paves a road. Repeat it again, and the road becomes a highway. Now, think about your daily life. How much time do you spend scrolling through bad news? How often do you replay an argument with a coworker? How many hours vanish into worrying about your finances? Your brain does not care if the pattern is a game or a disaster. It just rewires itself based on repetition. If you spend hours consuming outrage, your brain builds a filter for outrage. You start seeing hostility in neutral faces. You hear insults in casual comments. The world literally looks more aggressive because your neurons are tuned to find aggression. If you obsess over a mistake at work, your brain flags every minor error. You feel like a failure, not because you are one, but because your visual filters are highlighting every flaw. The Tetris Effect is not just about a game. It is about the invisible architecture of your reality. What you repeatedly do shapes what you subsequently see. Players at Harvard were not trying to hallucinate. They were just playing a game, but their brains adapted, creating a new normal. They could not turn it off. The filter ran automatically in the background without permission, and the same thing is happening to you right now. Consider the modern digital world. Algorithms are designed to capture your focus. They feed you content that triggers strong emotions, anger, fear, outrage. These feelings hold your attention longer. And the longer you focus, the deeper the groove in your brain. You are not just informed, you are being wired. The screen is not a window, it is a mold, and your mind is taking its shape. So, ask yourself a difficult question. What are you playing? Are you stacking blocks, or are you stacking grievances? Are you building a mental world of problems, or a mental world of solutions? Most people have no idea this is happening. They think the world is simply getting worse. They think people are just rude. They think their anxiety is a reflection of reality. But the truth is, they have spent hundreds of hours training their brains to see the worst. They have played a game of negativity for so long that their neurons are stuck on repeat. But here is the good news. The brain is plastic. It is moldable. It is changeable. The same mechanism that builds a prison can build a palace. If you do not like what you see, change what you practice. If you spend 15 minutes a day practicing gratitude, you build a new filter. You start noticing kindness. You start seeing opportunities. The world does not change. Your perception of it does. Your brain is always learning, always rewiring, always adapting to whatever you give it the most attention. The Harvard study showed that it only takes a few days of intense focus to start the rewiring process. Just 72 hours. That is all it took for players to start seeing the game everywhere. 72 hours of repetition, and the brain starts rewriting its own code. So, if you spend 72 hours focusing on stress, your brain will build a stress filter. If you spend 72 hours focusing on gratitude, your brain will build a gratitude filter. The choice is not abstract. It is neurological. The Tetris Effect is not a quirk. It is a fundamental feature of how you experience reality. It is the reason your world looks the way it does. And it is the reason you have the power to change it. You are not stuck with your current perspective. You are not locked into your current anxieties. You are simply practicing them. And you can practice something else. The mind is a vault. It holds whatever you put into it. It organizes around whatever you repeatedly deposit. It is always watching, always learning, always shaping itself to fit your habits of attention. The brain does not just record reality, it rehearses it, it practices it, and then it projects it back onto the world. So, what game are you playing right now? What patterns are you burning into your neurons? What filters are you building for tomorrow? Audit what your brain rehearses all day, because your focus is sculpting tomorrow's reality. Follow Mind Vault to learn what your brain is hiding from you.